All right, y'all, man. Top of the morning, man. Wherever you may be. Good morning, good evening. Anyway, let's talk about this right quick, man. This is about the trucking industry and what the hell's going on in California, or actually, I should say, COMMIEFORNIA, with their dumb laws and, and regulations and everything, and all that. Pretty much what's going on with these laws as California's coming out. All this is doing is just messing up the trucking industry out here only in California. I don't know no other states that's making these type of rules and regulations and everything like that. But let's read about it. As a matter of fact, it's one of the reasons why I got an iPad and everything. Anyway, you can follow this link on the Los Angeles Daily News. That's what it's called. Anyway. Alright, man. Pretty much what it's saying that California is just squeezing the life out of small independent trucking companies. One thing I noticed about California with these laws and everything is that they want to set up, it's like out here in California only, they making it hard for everybody out here, not just truck drivers and owner operators and individuals who own a small company or a small business or whatever. They make it hard for everybody out here to make money, to make a living. Like, how they want us to make a decent, fair living and pay this high-ass rent out here if they coming out with these laws crushing these small, independent companies and everything. I don't get it. It's like it's stupid as hell, man. I see that's why a lot of people are moving out of California and they going out to other states because you can't do nothing out here no more. Basically, out here in California, from what I'm starting to see and everything, is that they're starting to program up all of us out here. It's like, how can I say it? How can I put this perspective? Like, they don't want to see it. They don't want to see everybody prosper and move up and elevate themselves as individuals. They want us to be still stuck at that same bullshit ass minimum wage job or this dead end ass job. Like, it's like this. In order to make it in California and to live and survive out here, you got to be having multiple sources of income coming through. You can't just depend on one thing. This is real talk right here. You got to save your money. Pretty much you got to work hard, save your money, and have multiple sources of income coming through if you want to make it out here and pay this high skyrocketing as cost of living out here. And now that they're coming out with these laws against us truck drivers specifically about especially they aiming at these owner operators and these small company owners. Yeah, this is what it's aimed after. You know, like individuals like Vic, for an example. They coming after guys like him who got a small fleet and he got a good business, like husband and wife team. Man, that's goals right there, man, for real. Yeah, shout out to Vic, man. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to his channel, go check his channel out. I will try to leave a link in the description to his channel. He puts out good information, and if you trying to move up in the owner-op game or whatever, he got the answers. He got the knowledge. Anyway, let's read about this. Governor Gavin Newsom just signed 3 bills into law that further tightens the state grip on the industry's throat. As always, large companies will be better able to absorb the fees, regulatory costs, and compliance burdens than small companies, which could be forced out of business. Senate Bill 210 creates new emissions inspection program for trucks. Oh, let me talk about these inspection programs for trucks. Has anybody ever been through that, going up north on the 5 or whatever, about to hit that grapevine or whatever, the scales at Valencia? They be doing inspections on the trucks. They be doing smog tests on these trucks. They was doing this before this law came out. But now that they're making this law mandatory or whatever, you can't really delete your trucks in California no more. That's it. If you caught with your truck deleted or whatever, expect to pay a huge, hefty-ass fine. Anyway. The law requires CARB, California Air Resource, COMMIEFORNIA at its finest. Anyway, to establish a heavy-duty vehicle inspection and maintenance program for trucks and other heavy vehicles. CARB will also create license standards for inspection and repair shops, as well as a new compliance certificate that drivers will be required to keep with the vehicle. New fees will be deposited into the new truck's emissions check fund. Wow. So pretty much from what this is saying is that, and I've been hearing this going around in the air and everything, if you go through DOT inspection, you can put it in the scales and everything like that. If you got a check engine light on your truck, they're gonna place your ass out of service, hands down. And And now California wants us. Well, I'm not an owner operator, but for the owner operators out, for the owner ops out there, they want us to basically do a small check, like our personal vehicles out here that we gotta do like twice a year. But I think what's gonna go on now with the semi trucks, each time when you gotta pay your registration, you gotta smog your truck and go through inspection. All right, California air regulators have already mandated that the trucking industry convert to cleaner engines. The 2008 statewide truck and bus rule required that all heavy-duty trucks are to have new or retrofitted engines as a condition of operating in California roads. The enormous compliance expense earned the trucking industry only the slightest nod for Sacramento lawmakers. SB 210 acknowledged the investments made by the trucking industry to upgrade truck fleets. Senate analysis of the bill noted before claiming the bill leverages this investment to create improved time and cost and efficiency on compliance measures. Trucking companies may have to buy new equipment yet again. Yeah, man. This is why I have not decided to get a truck or not, because California keep changing up their laws every single time, especially with this emissions control crap. The last time when I was looking into it and everything, they said we gotta have a 2010 or newer. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. I think you're gonna believe. I believe so. You're gonna need like a 2014 or newer truck to operate out here, especially if you're gonna move containers out the port and everything. You basically gotta have a newer truck. And if you still got that old truck that's like a 2008 or pre-def or whatever the case may be, and you're still using it in and out of the port, you're still good to go. But it's just too complicated out here. That's why I haven't even decided to buy a truck or not. That's why I'm looking into other things to do while I'm still being a company driver, because it's like these laws just keep changing and changing and changing, and they expect us to keep up with it and everything, especially us ones who do own a small business like that. You know what I mean? It's already hard enough to make a decent amount of money out here. It's like, what else is these lawmakers doing? Like, you know, they got to see the bigger picture of what us actually small business owners and small companies got to go through financially. You know, they're not the ones going to the lot buying these trucks. They're not the ones fixing these trucks when they break down, especially with the emissions control on these diesel trucks. Cost thousands of dollars to fix. That's why most of these guys go out here and delete the damn thing, which I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Go right ahead. You know, I'm all with it about deleting your truck. Anyway. Alright, where was I at, man? Alright, independent truckers and small trucking firms may be facing their greatest threat from the governor's signature. The Assembly Bill 5, which will end the practice of truckers working as independent contractors. Yeah, man, what the hell? This is fucking stupid, man. I'm actually an independent contractor myself, as a matter of fact, and I like being an independent contractor. I like being free. I like coming as I go. I like coming as I please, you know? Since I became an independent contractor, my life has been way better and easier, honestly, compared to being a W-2 and being an employee, because, you know, nobody can tell me nothing. I work for myself. As long as I'm working hard, I will receive a good paycheck. If I'm being a fucking wawon or lazy ass or whatever, I'm gonna expect to see a shitty paycheck. It's just what it is. Anyway, firms will have to hire drivers as employees instead of being become responsible for payroll, taxes, workers' compensation, unemployment insurance, paid sick days, and family leave. Owner operators, truck drivers who own and maintain their own vehicles will no longer be able to enter in a contract agreement with carriers that could put them out of business in California. Wow, man. Wow. And this is true, by the way. I'm talking to these guys where I work at, because I work at Nova Container Freight Station. Now, I drive for an owner-operator, and the other guys that work there, they're owner-operators. And I was talking to them, and Nova, the warehouse, they're going to start requiring us, well, not me, I'm not the owner, but they're going to start requiring the owner-operators to have their own name, own CA number, own MC number, own DOT number. Basically like their whole own authority. Now I'm like this. And I told him this because this is what I learned from watching Vic, again, his videos and everything. When you got your own authority, you can pick and choose those rates. You can negotiate those rates and charge them for waiting time if needed. And I was telling him about this. See, I be knowing all this stuff. I know the business side of this trucking game just from watching Vic, man, and some other guys on here. I know the business side of it. It's crazy as hell that I drive for somebody, but I know the business side of it, you know? But I don't know everything, but I know enough to where I can give out some information and some knowledge to other people out here who probably don't know what the hell's going on. This is one of the reasons why I always say do your research and don't be afraid to learn new things. You know, and that's just me. So my mind is always open to everything out here. But anyway. And, okay. It says, okay, now it's saying that don't forget the 20 cent per gallon increase in the tax on diesel fuel. Part of 2017 Senate Bill 1 with another increase this year between February 2016 and July. Average retail diesel fuel prices rose 75% in California compared to the 58% nationally. In July, Modesto area Terminal Starlight Trucking closed its doors for the last time, laying off 28 drivers. Owner Kobe Bell cited flat revenues and a 40% increase in costs over the last 10 years. Damn. The cost of trucking is built into the price of everything that is transported in California, the state with the highest poverty rate. Yes, California is expensive as hell to live out here. Like I said, you gotta hustle out here in California and stay on your grind out here, or else your ass is gonna be homeless or move the hell out of state, which I don't blame nobody. With people that's moving out of California, I don't blame y'all. I do not blame y'all. Go right ahead. Like, I don't blame y'all. You know, if you need a better life and you want to move somewhere where it's more affordable, go right ahead. California and New York are the highest places to live for living and everything. And even with me, I've been thinking about moving to Nevada or maybe the state of Texas, you know, to get away from this, because it's like now California's making it hard for anybody out here to make it out here and to be successful. California's making it hard for everybody, man. It's hitting us truck drivers first and owner operators first, but then it's going to hit the rest of the average people out here, you know? So like I said, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. I recommend anybody out there hustle hard right now, stack your money up, and man, get ready for this goddamn nasty, ugly ass recession out here. California's going to get it the worst. Believe me when I say this, California is going to get it the worst. But anyway, all right. With the highest poverty rate in the nation, when the cost of living is taken into account, nearly 1 in 5 Californians struggle to pay for basic necessities. Independent trucking was the once road to prosperity, but like so many roads in California, the government has left it in ruin. Yeah, hell yeah, the government done took over the trucking industry, man, and fucked it up for everybody out here. Not especially in California. California got it the worst right now. But yeah, y'all, man, I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this. This is just communist California with this at it again, man. At it again. So like I said, right now I recommend everybody hustle hard, get on your shit, and stack your money up, man. And I'm gonna say it like this: be prepared to move out of the state of California, because at the rate like this, they trying to end us independent contractors out here. They trying to shut down us. Well, I don't own a business per se, but for the ones I know out there, they trying to shut down the small trucking companies and small businesses out here. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. But like I said, man, everybody stay up out there. Do what you gotta do. Hustle hard. Be safe. And stack your money, man. And until then, on the next video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below and let me know what you think about this and everything. And other than that, I'm out, man. Peace.